favorite to win the Super Bowl this season? Is it the Chiefs or is it the Bucs?
It is the Kansas City Chiefs. Look, the most spectacular player on the field in the last Super Bowl was Patrick Mahomes. The only guy everyone's going to remember forever from that Super Bowl is Patrick Mahomes. He's the best player on the field. Now, he didn't do anything statistically because he was running for his life. But he made superhuman plays that no one else in the history of football, maybe Aaron Rodgers, could have made consistently. And he did it consistently. It was unbelievable. And Todd Bowles, listen, you guys can fill me in on the nuances of the defense and everything. And he's very good defensively. I get it. But I think he's getting a little too much credit for, he was a genius. He didn't bring any extra guys. Why would you? They were missing both starting tackles, 3 guys off the offensive line. Yeah, so Patrick Mahomes was pressured on a higher percentage of snaps than anyone in Super Bowl history, and everyone was always covered because you never had to bring anyone. Yeah, duh, of course that's what you do. Now, Jeff Saturday, I know the Bucs are very impressive, and you loved them last year. I'm sure you love them again. But I don't think you appreciate how important an offensive line is. So let me tell you, yeah, I know you played on one and won a championship. But I simulated a season on Madden once, and after several tries, actually won a Super Bowl. I think I have some credibility here. Jeff, they brought in, think of this job. Like, I'm a Giants fan, and I had to listen to Dave Gettleman talk about hog mollies and everything 3 years ago, and they're worse than ever. One off season. They bring in Orlando Brown Jr. from a rival in the AFC. All-pro level. They bring in Joe Tooney, left side, locked down at an elite level. One season, all-pro level. They bring in Austin Blythe. I think a solid guy from the Rams. That's good. Is he even going to start? Because they love Creed Humphrey, who they stole, right? Austin Blythe. Remmers is solid. He's on the right side. They just fixed the offensive line in one season where, on paper, they should absolutely be top 10. So guess what? That whole defensive strategy last year, the genius of not bringing extra guys, guess again. And this time, Patrick Mahomes ain't playing on a bum wheel. Good luck, everybody. Oh, by the way, you also have a running back now with a season under his belt who can do a whole lot of. Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl if they stay healthy because they have, after everything I just said, they have Patrick Mahomes, who's the best I've ever seen.
Max, I love you, and my favorite part is you try to use my own weapon against me.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. Me so excited about you know what I mean? Like he baited me in. He even sprinkled in the Giants, knowing last night I'm on tilt already, just watching Thomas on the edge, and so he's throwing that in on me, and it's a fantastic argument, and it is well put together, and it all is holistically true. Veach should get a ton of credit about what he did on the offensive line. I do agree with you. They will be phenomenal offensively. It's the defense that I hold issue with. And I think what's going to happen and what will bear out, and I fully agree with you on the Todd Bowles in the Super Bowl. You didn't need to do anything because your 4 could beat their 5, and they did it repeatedly, right? So you didn't have to do anything. You could play back, do what you wanted to do. That's not going to be the same this year. I still don't buy the fact that the Bucs didn't get better collectively as the season progressed last year, and especially after the bye week. So with all that being said, I think they continue to move forward. I think with O.J. Howard coming back at tight end, again, to balance or to add another weapon to the plethora that Tom Brady already has, I think they are loaded to bear. I think they're physically more dominating than the Chiefs. And so when I look at that, I agree with you on Patrick Mahomes. He is a special player. But when it gets down to brass tacks, I would take both the Bucs defensive line and their offensive line over what we have in Kansas City. So as well played out and well thought out as your argument, and it is all true about what they've done, I still think I tilt the edge to the Bucs O-line and D-line in totality, and that's going to be the difference maker because all else is going to be equal when it comes to scoring points. They can both put them up, but who can stop them better? I give Todd Bowles and that defense with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers a slight edge over the Chiefs.
For me, I'm going with the Super Bowl defending champions. I'm going with the Tampa Bay Bucs, Max. When I watched the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the other night versus the Houston Texans, and I seen Tom Brady in this offense go 11 personnel, right? And go up and down the field where Tom Brady's calling plays. Oh, let me throw it to Antonio Brown here. Oh, you know what? I hit Chris Godwin up the seam. Oh, you know what? Let me get Mike Evans involved, right? I look at that personnel and I see how things went then. But let me talk about their personnel a little bit more. They can go 12 personnel with one back, two tight ends, and two receivers and do the same thing up and down the football field. I'll take it a step further, Max. They can go 13 personnel.
I know they can run out 3 tight ends.
One running back, 3 tight ends who are athletic, and 1 wide receiver, and go no huddle and do the same exact thing because their 3 tight ends are better than your 3 defenders who will probably be guarding them. Yeah, not to mention, when you bring in 3 defenders, tight ends into the game, you have to match personnel. Because if you don't match personnel, they're going to gash you in the run game. Now, when I look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, your argument for the offensive line for the Kansas City Chiefs was right. But don't make it sound like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers offensive line.
No, they got an excellent offensive line.
And like Jeff Saturday said, their defense, in my eyes, are better than the Kansas City Chiefs defense.
I agree, but I think the Chiefs have a chance if things break their way to be a top 10 defense, in fact. I think they can be good, but I agree with you. Bucs have better offensive line, or you would take the Bucs front on both sides of the ball
100%.
Over the Kansas City front. I agree with that. And by the way, the 13 personnel thing, people are forgetting O.J. Howard.
O.J. Howard, Cameron Brate, and Gronk.
Until this last draft, O.J. Howard was the most celebrated tight end out of college in 10 years, probably, right? Until this last draft.
Yes.
But I'll tell you this.
Let me just say this real quick. I agree with everything you guys are saying. To me, what the difference with the tiebreaker is Patrick Mahomes. Mm-hmm. He's a guy at his best where I saw Aaron Rodgers and was like, well, that's the best I've ever seen. I know Brady's greater and everything, but the best I've ever seen is Aaron Rodgers. Not anymore. The best I've ever seen, if I have to split hairs and take a guy, is Patrick Mahomes. He can do things no one else except Rodgers can do, ever. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.